What's up, Black America? I'm here to talk about Kamala Harris and reparations and all these other people that's talking about Kamala Harris. Uh, First of all, let's start off with Kamala Harris. Number one, she's not black. Okay. Number two, I'm a millennial, a Black American, a millennial, foundational Black American millennial. Uh, Kamala Harris. Let's just say, if she say, I'm for reparations, right? Let's just say if she be like, I'm for reparations. We can't fall for that either. We cannot fall for Kamala Harris coming out saying that she's for reparations. Because it's still a bait and switch. See, Joe Biden was supposed to somehow, some way get reparations done. He was supposed to somehow, some way get reparations done. And he didn't. And he stepped down before that. And there's a possibility he might even resign. But for now, he stepped down. He stepped out of the race. So tell me something, Black America, because I see these half black people or mulattoes or these light skinned people that look black, and no shade to light skinned people, but some of them is like they not fully foundational Black American, or they not foundational Black American at all. I just want to say something to my people, my lineage, and I got the right to speak about this because I'm a foundational Black American and I'm registered to vote. So we can't fall for Kamala Harris, even if she come out and say, or allegedly she already did, if she come out and be like, I'm for reparations. It's a bait and switch. It's the same thing like Joe Biden did. I don't even recall Obama mentioning it. I don't, and reparations talk is the biggest. It was when the Democrats came together on the platform, all of them mentioned reparations. I think when Joe Biden was running, or when they were doing the nominations or whatnot, they all mentioned reparations. Some of them said they support a study. That's as far as they went, and the rest of them did words salad around it, like a lift all lives matter type of deal, which is not good for us. We need something specific. And we should have got it. We should have, Joe Biden, the very least Joe Biden should have did was do an executive order. He did none of that. So now, here right now in 2024, before this election, they trying to hype up Kamala Harris, and she running as some so-called black person, black woman or whatever. But she's not black. But that's not the biggest thing about it. All I'm saying is that's a facade to try to get us to come out and vote for no reason just because she's black. That's not going to work, man. That's not going to work. And I'll tell you right now, I'll throw my vote to the couch. And Trump will win by default. I'm not a Republican. I'm a policy, foundational Black American that's built on policy. And the number one and the number two policy is reparations crime bill. Point blank, period, in the discussion. Those two things should have been handled while Joe Biden was in the chair. So the Amazing Lucas, for example, I don't know if he's black or whatever the dude is. You know what I mean? But the way he talked, maybe he might be half black, but he looks mulatto. He could pass for a Spanish motherfucker. But let's let the fully foundational Black American men speak about this, or fully foundational Black American people as a whole should be the only ones talking about our tangibles. My mother and my father's foundational Black American, both of them. So I'm 100%. Born from New York State, Rochester, New York, Strong Memorial Hospital, Wednesday morning at 2:20 a.m. Not an immigrant in my family. Never stepped a foot outside of America besides Toronto, Canada, when we went up there to just go visit the amusement park. Other than that, Never went outside my country. Never been to Africa. Don't got no spiritual connection to Africa. None of that. America is my homeland. This is where my lineage is. So, only we should really be speaking about our tangibles. Everybody else is just trying to bait and switch us or get us to go along with their agenda. But we need to be talking about our own tangibles. So, back to Kamala. Why would we go vote for her when she already clearly said, no, I'm not going to do nothing specific for black people, foundational black Americans. It's not about race. This is about lineage. We so happen to be black. We so happen to be black, but our lineage is what we're talking about. But our lineage is black. But this particular black lineage is in the United States, which is foundational black Americans. Why would we? Think about it. Why would we go out and vote for her even if she do come out and say she'll do reparations when she already clearly said she's not going to do nothing specific for black people? Foundational black Americans, to be exact. So you get somebody like Amazing Lucas, or whatever that guy named Lucas, that's coming out and saying, hey, basically vote for her if she come out, if she come out and say, or allegedly she already did, and come out and say, I support reparations. We're not talking about a study, we talking about our check at this point. The study is the country itself. We don't need no study. The work that our ancestors did created America, made America from scratch. We don't need a study. We need our check cut. That's all we need. And then particularly we need it before November. That was what I was thinking. So if you make sense of it all, they, in my opinion, they got to find a way to get us some money right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, they need to find a way to get us some money. Because we're not about to just come out for any Democratic candidate or any candidate, Democrat, Republican, and just come out and vote. Now, if Donald Trump came out and said, hey, I support cash reparations, I think it's the right thing to do, I'll be more willing to give him, and I'm not a Republican, but I'll be more willing to give him a shot because at least the Republicans never got a chance to bait and switch, so we don't know if they'll do it or not. But see, the Democrats, they had almost 100 years to do something for us. That's the difference. That is the difference. They had almost 100 years to do something for us. Nothing. Nada. Zip. So, listening to Amazing Lucas, somebody who probably isn't foundational black American, we don't know. We don't know. Is he even half of it? We don't know. And he basically saying, hey, give Kamala a chance if she come out and say she'll support, not cut the check, support a study of reparations. We'll be a fool. Somebody got to come up with some paper right now because black people are homeless right now. They gave the immigrants all their tangibles as soon as they stepped foot in this country. Why should we wait for a candidate? The democratic structure still is the sitting president of the United States. They can go get some money right now. They can go do something right now. Why would we come out and vote for them? When they destroyed the country and at the brink of it all, black people suffered the most. Why would we risk bait and switching and giving them another 4 years to destruct us and destroy us even more? It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me, and I don't think it's something we should engage in. We should start not saying nothing else. They know what we want. The only thing we should be pushing is, hey, if y'all don't get a check to us by November, y'all ain't got to worry about us no more. Because think about this. We may not, I don't like the Republican Party because of their racist antics and shenanigans. But, however, we don't got to vote for them. But we're still financially better off not voting for them and letting them win by default and get the gas prices down, the housing market down, the food prices down, You see what I'm saying? The odds are better not voting and letting them win by default rather than letting the Democrat vote for the Democrats and then they devastate us even more because their policies hurt us. No matter what the older Democrats say, the older black Democrats say, I'm 35 years old. It'll be people my age and down that'll get tortured in the next 4 years if we don't get some kind of tangibles right now and then go in there and vote for Kamala Harris. I won't be voting for her. Kamala Harris want my vote, or not Kamala Harris, if the Democrats want my vote, get my reparations right now. I don't want to hear nobody say it's not possible because how the hell can you not get money to citizens of the United States, but you can get money to somebody that's not a citizen of the United States and get their ass over here on top of that? Make it make sense to me. I'm not a fool. Okay? Yes, the Republicans are horrible, but however, they don't got policies that destruct us. They might got bad cops. They might got racist mindsets, but who cares? Who cares? We've been in this country 400 years dealing with the bullshit. Give me the policies that's not going to directly affect me. Let the black man that come out of jail get some jobs, get construction jobs. Trump will at least get some of these motherfuckers out of our neighborhoods, but the Democrats going to do 3 times, 4 times worse, 10 over on us. Why would we listen to any more Democrats trying to talk about what they're going to do for us? They bait and switch. They don't make promises for a long time. Nothing has came through. We only got in worse conditions. So it don't make sense to me. I think that we were supposed to put the heat on Joe Biden and get him to cut a check. We were supposed to tell him, hey, listen, if you don't cut a check, the rest of your party would never have a chance. And that should have been our talking point. So that's why I think him stepping down, you know what I mean, it made it a little tighter. You know what I mean? Because now we're in a position where we really need a check before the election. We really do. Or we gotta not vote, basically. Not vote. And if the Republicans win, the most we'll have to worry about under the Republicans is police. But you want to know something? The police don't do as many police brutalities under the Republicans than they do under the Democrats. Look how when black people get shot, it's mainly the Democrats that's in office when police brutality happened drastically to black Americans. It's pretty much Democrats that be in the chair when it happens. The Republicans, the only reason that happened to George Floyd during the Republicans because people saw the change, the shift coming. So the white power structure, the white people, basically the white Americans, or let's just say the raised soldiers, were feeling some type of way because they seen the change, they seen all the stuff that was going on towards Donald Trump, the propaganda, the hatred, and even the biasness. When everything Trump did wrong while he was president, it was put in the news. Biden did a lot of shit, but they swept it under the rug. So Kamala Harris is not the answer. She's not the answer. In my opinion, I don't see how the Democrats get black people to vote again without sending them their reparations check before November. Other than that, I see a lot of black people picking the couch, and picking the couch would not harm us. But picking the Democrats without a reparations check to start off with will destroy us. And the reason why it's important I'm a millennial, like I said, I'm 35 years old. The reason why it's important for young people like me in the political structure, I'm young. So it's important for us to get on here so we can understand what's at stake for us. So a lot of our older relatives and ancestors or our prior generations, you know what I mean, they had better positions. Us as millennials, we're not in a position to be bait and switch or just vote for a Democrat or any politician for that matter without no tangibles. We're not in that position. Black Americans specifically, because of this trend, a lot of other groups are getting over us easily. So we got to make sure it's set in stone that we get the reparations that we deserve. I basically work all the time. I work all the time. And it's still like, okay, but I still want my generational wealth because it's mine and other foundational Black Americans' money, because if our ancestors would have got paid back in the day, our positions would be different now. And the fact that our prior ancestors voted for the Democrats without getting nothing, no tangibles, has worsened the conditions economically. So I don't think it's wise for us to listen to Kamala Harris. I don't think we should vote for her. You know what I mean? It just don't add up. It just don't add up. And shout out to Sway Lee. He's a millennial. Shout out to Sway Lee. He did the right thing. I saw his post, and he was right, and I stand behind him. We better. Some Black people don't like to admit it. We are better off without our reparations. Without a reparations check clearing before November, we are better off under Donald J. Trump. That's not an endorsement. That's just logical thinking. I don't even have to vote for Trump. But if enough Black Americans throw their vote to the couch, he'll win by default. Because we are the Democrats' base. See, Trump still got at least 78% of his base that's going to vote for him. But I don't know if the Democrats got that with us. So we're in a position to say, hey, send us our money before November or bets off. I'm not about to sit here and listen to Kamala Harris when she already clearly done said, basically, fuck Black Americans. I'm not giving y'all shit. Come on. So come on, it's like, it's just crazy to me that we even sitting here talking about. So don't listen to no Amazing Lucas. Like, who is that guy? You know, and to be honest with you, I used to like him. But who do he think he is? He mulatto or something. He gotta be. Because he don't look like me. So who is he to jump on his platform and try to tell us how we should go about Kamala Harris? No, nigga. We gonna go about Kamala Harris how we want to. I'm 100% FBA. 100% FBA. And I'm from the Empire State to put a stamp on it. I'm from New York State, Rochester, upstate, to put a stamp on it. I was born in the Mecca. So, and like I said, amazing, and to be fair, he done said some things that make sense, but I watched his last video not too long ago, maybe just about 20 minutes ago, and it prompted me to make this video actually. He's trying to tell us, hey, let's see the strategy, let's strategize around Kamala Harris being the president. No. Get us our check before November. If it don't clear, forget about it, bruh. And this coming from a real Black man, real foundational Black man. Can't have no mulatto man speaking for us because he got both sides in him. So let's just say if I get $1 million, if we as foundational Black Americans get a $300,000 or $450,000 check, he only get $200K. That's if he's half foundational Black Americans. So we should only be listening to certain Black folks on this. I'm one of them. Tariq Nasheed, Phil Scott, you know, true foundational Black Americans, that's 100% all in for us. We do not need to be voting for Kamala Harris without a reparations check before November. Yeah, she might not got the power to do it, but the Democrats are still the sitting president of the United States. They can get us some money before November, as long as we keep our foot on the pedal. They got 4 months to try to get it, but after everything that went on in the country, from COVID to evictions, a lot of black people got evicted. Sonya Massey, the immigrants coming over here and being flooded in black neighborhoods such as Chicago, New York City, and there's probably some more. Maybe, you know what I mean, it's probably some more. But Chicago and New York City is big. They big. So, you know what I mean, they big talking point cities and states. So whatever happens there, it can influence the other black people. The black folks in Chicago is enraged. We're gonna vote for more of that without our money, and they don't give these damn immigrants, people that's not from our country, soon as they step foot in America, they get some money, and they trying to tell us they can't pay us no type of money right now, and we're citizens, and they got all our information. Come on, man. Nah, bruh. Cut a check before November. If the Democrats really want to win, get us our reparations money before November. Starting out at $350,000 per person. Or more precisely, let's do $450,000 per person. But we're going to listen to Darity on this one. $350,000 per person to start before November. They can do it because they just took care of the immigrants. So I'm not trying to hear it, bro. Foundational black Americans, we got to love ourselves, respect ourselves, and we make demands. We can't be letting people jump on platforms and try to dictate or try to preach to us or give us advice to people that's not even really fully black. That can't walk a mile in our shoes. They can't walk a fucking mile in our shoes, but they running their fucking mouth all the time. The people, they not like us. They not like us, bro. They don't know nothing about being pulled over by the police. They don't know nothing about going to a job, having to take 10 steps just to get one position. They don't know nothing about how brutal the education system has been to our children. They don't know nothing about our walk of life, but they get on a platform and try to tell us how to go about voting. Nah, listen to us and listen to our own people. And the big platforms and the people like me that jump on every now and then. My last reparations video was, I don't know, May. It got 963 views. But no promotion, nobody even know me. But it's the subject that black people cared about, and all they seen was reparations. Is they clicked. They seen a black man, young black man speaking about reparations, and they clicked because they know I'm more likely to say something that makes sense than somebody like Lucas. And I'm not throwing shade. I'm not attacking him because he's had more videos that I like than not. But when you talk about reparations, you gotta come correct, bro. It ain't about liking, my nigga. My people, we will not be led into a burning building again. Kamala Harris ain't got nothing for us, bro. If the Democrats want our vote, they better rally around each other and figure out how to get us a check right now. Foundational black Americans only. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to Phil Scott. But Tariq Nasheed really put in the work. He don't have 2 rallies. He the biggest reparationist I know right now. So you know what I mean? When it comes to reparations, I stand behind him tenfold. You know what I mean? So he not trying to go out there and try to talk to us about compromising with Kamala Harris. Ain't no compromising. We compromised with Joe Biden, and he did nothing. The only compromise now is cut the check before November. Cut the check before November. especially after Sonny Massey got shot in the head. Bruh. There's no more voting for the Democrats without nothing in our pockets or on our table. It's just that simple, man. You know what I mean? Because reparations will take us away from, like I said, we won't be so accessible to police brutality. They shot that black foundational American. They shot that black foundational American woman point blank in the head, and I think one landed right here and went through her neck or something like that. Bro, unacceptable. Unacceptable. I don't care what differences or issues black men and black women got. When something like that happens, we all need to be standing up. And right now, the only thing that's going to get us away from that is reparations in the form of cash payments per person. That's it. They don't got that, don't worry about the votes. It's just that simple. Foundational black Americans. That's it. There's nothing else to really talk about because we gave them ample opportunities to get shit done. We gave them so much time. We voted for them for nothing. And you know what I mean? When I say we, I'm talking about prior generations too. I voted one time. I gave Obama a shot. But I didn't vote for him the second time. I think so. One of the two. Because I'm only 35. You know what I mean? I think when Obama came in, I was really able to really vote. So I see no reason to vote for Kamala Harris. I just want my people. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And this is about us. You know what I mean? Don't black and brown me to death. Foundational black Americans, point blank simple, man. And I seen the Asian lady say that they owe us respect. Yeah, they owe us reparations. We're gonna take the respect regardless. Y'all owe us reparations right now. And if they don't appeal to us, they will lose. They will lose. I'm calling for a reparations check again before November, before the election. That's like the only thing I think they could possibly do to secure our votes. This is my fourth video? One of my prior videos I called for reparations before the election. I'm calling for it again. Foundational black Americans, stand up. Let's make our ancestors proud. Let's not disrespect them. All the way down to Harriet Tubman. Let's make her running. All the running and freeing she did. We're trying to put the slaves on them. Let's make it worth something. She watching us. Martin Luther King got shot after he said something about reparations. They bleeped that part out. Let's do it for Dr. King's life at that moment when he said, we coming to Washington to get our check. Let's do it for that. Malcolm X. Let's do it for him. Rosa Parks didn't get up out her motherfucking seat because she refused to cower. Because she felt like this is my country too. Reparations in the form of cash payments before November. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Foundational black Americans, stand up. This is our country, and that flag only got any integrity because of us. Let's get it.